What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jihad Book back again with another YouTube video or whatever. Sorry about streaming the gym, but my energy's kind of low today. I'm not about to be in my whole mood today. Today I'm about to eat, bring me some lemonade, and we're going to tell a little story time. But before we even get into all of that, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, all that good YouTube stuff and whatnot. And let's get into this story time. Okay, so I'm gonna be eating while I tell the story time. As I just said, it's gonna be like a little mukbang story time. So yeah, here we go. So this story time is gonna be about that time I guess I got into a fight with my best friend, you could say, or falling out. I've kind of talked about this situation before in another video a long time ago on my channel. I think it was the story of with the video where I said what was it? My advice to, it was like an ex-football player's advice for anyone struggling with their sexual identity or whatever. It was something like that. But I guess somebody saw on that video recently and they commented and they asked me to tell the full story of what actually happened. So I figured, why not? I may as well. But I want to try to tell this from a fact perspective, and then after I'll tell my opinion. I'm just gonna state what happened and then I'll tell my opinion. So where did it all start? So me, we gotta call him, what's his code name? We'll call him Tackle, because he's a tackle. Okay. So Mr. Tackle, me and him have been friends since early high school. I don't remember exactly when, but early high school. We played football together. I was a guard, he was a tackle, so we were always next to each other, same side. He was a year younger than me though. So, yada yada yada, passed through high school, become best friends. We get close, y'all. It's like my brother. So my senior year, I graduate, go off to college. Now I'm in college as a freshman. But this takes place where we fell out the summer a couple years into college, because now we're older. He's in college, I'm in college. And let me think. So I'd say it was my sophomore year when we fell out. Yeah, it was my sophomore year. So my sophomore year of high school, it was winter break, and we had been just spending a lot of time together, more than what we had normally been spending together though. And when you get a vibe from somebody, I just felt like we were getting closer, even emotionally. Without me even realizing, if that makes sense. So, towards the end of the winter break, we, I don't want to say this just because, I guess legal reasons, but, we tried some things together. Not sexual, but if you get what I'm trying to say. We tried some things together. It was us and another person. And almost choked on that. What the fuck? Anyway, so it was us and another person. And the night that we tried some stuff, we were just tripping, and we're all in each other's space. And by in each other's space, I actually mean he was in my space, because I was minding my business. I'm not even gonna say I was in his space, because I really was not. I literally was minding my damn business. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so there comes a point in time during the time that we're trying new things that we just get really close to each other. Like our faces get really close. Like almost like literally we could kiss. Like this is probably how much space is between our faces for real, for real. And in that moment, I wanted to kiss him so bad, y'all. Like, oh my God, like my hormones were going crazy because I was already in love with the boy at this point. So this point, I've fallen in love with him just because, like I said, I've been getting really close over that winter break, hanging out every day more than what like I had even like more than what we used to, and also like we would FaceTime all the time. We were just all like every day, like we talking for hours, and so he like reached and grabbed for my hand, but then like I pulled back out of like nervousness because I was like, hold up. Like, am I seeing what I want to see, or is like this really happening? Like I'm freaking out. I'm thinking it's like the universe saying, "Oh my God, you get your man." But I'm like, oh no. This is not even that. Well, later at the moment I didn't realize that. But like I pulled my hand back because like I just got nervous. Like I was just like, it just startled me. I was caught off guard, I guess, and that just kind of played off, and we didn't like really say nothing. Like he was looking me dead in my eyes too, y'all. Like, oh my God, I remember the feeling I had when he was looking me in my eyes. Like, oh my God, I was just like, daddy. But so what happened from there? Let me think. He was trying to say something, but I couldn't really hear him because he was talking low. I think he was trying to whisper to me. But I do remember him saying something like, I remember like I can control what's happening around me in the room or some shit. I don't fucking know. But it was some shit like that. So fast forward. Oh, P.S. Before I actually fast forward, when I said we had another friend, she was there too. We were like all on her bed because we were at her house, and she was like, I was in the middle, he was right here, but she was like on this side, but she had like fallen asleep. So it was just kind of me and him because it was like kind of late. It was like in the AMs, like maybe at least one. So fast forward the next day, we hang out again because we hang out every day, and we're chilling. And he said he like apologizes for like being in my face and stuff and all this. And I'm like, in my head I'm thinking, Daddy, you ain't gotta apologize. Like you do not got to apologize. Oh my God, I wanted you to be in my face. I wanted you to do more. Like that was what like I was thinking deep down. I'm not gonna lie, like in the back of my, that was really what I was thinking. But like me using my head, like, because that was in my mind, I'm like, this is my best friend. Like, as far as I know, he's straight. Like, I'm not going to make no move on him. I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable at all. Like, you know, I would never want to do that to my best friend. But, so I played it off, and I was like, oh, you're cool. I ain't even noticed. But, like, obviously I fucking noticed. Like, Daddy, as I fucking noticed, fuck do you mean? Like, what? Anyway, so from that point on, what happened? Okay, so basically that night happened, we chilled, yada yada. Then the next day, well, this is when the break is over for him. Mine was a little bit longer than his because I came in later, but I had a couple more days before I went back. But he went back to school, and when he was on his way, I texted him this paragraph of like a love letter. Quick little side note, that's kind of my MO. Like, I've noticed that about myself. Every time I get a crush on somebody, I always have to like send it through text. Or I like make some little paragraph or like some little love letter and shit. Cause I'm too nervous to say that shit in person. That shit is scary. Like, and it's like, it's just scary. Plus, it's like, I can take rejection, but I gotta do it through text. Like, I can't do it in person. And Plus, like how would he have reacted in person anyway? Plus, I was too scared to say it in person. But anyway, but I do that way. Like I've always done that consistently through text. I've noticed throughout my like history of living, and it's weird. I need to grow up and learn how to be a man. But so yeah. I basically sent him a text, confessing my love, saying yada yada yada. I don't expect you to understand all this stuff. And from this point, he doesn't reply back to my text for 3 weeks. So keep this in mind. We went from talking and FaceTiming every single day, texting, FaceTiming for hours, and you just ain't text me back for 3 weeks. Okay. So I'm like, dang, I done squared. I said squared. I done scared away my last straight friend from the football team. Because when I came out my senior year, literally the whole damn football team stopped fucking with me. Like, literally. And I didn't even like none of them. Like, I wasn't, like, hitting them. Like, I don't even, like, I have, like, guy friends. Like, I don't, like, people think I just want to fuck them or do some weird gay shit to them. I don't know. But it's, like, weird. So, and him, I didn't even see him like that at all until, like, later in college. In high school, I didn't, like, he was always, like, my bro. Like, I never saw him like as anything else. So, I didn't even start liking him till college when, like, this whole winter break happened and we got, like, really close. So, what was I? So, he went back, texted him. So, he didn't reply. So, yeah, he didn't reply for 3 weeks. Now, 3 weeks fly by. He finally calls back. He finally FaceTimed me back. I missed the FaceTime at first, just because I was busy or something. But, like, I was low-key scared to call back when I saw he called me. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. So, I FaceTimed him back. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, hey, bro. He's like, what's good, bro? I was like, what's good? He was like, my bad it took so long to reply, yada, yada, yada. But I had to talk to some of my friends, girls, specifically, like, to see, like, I don't even, just to see how to, like, respond for real, because I don't want to overreact, but I don't want to underreact. But I know that you're going to work on yourself to do what you need to do, or some shit. He was like, what did he say? He was like, he was like, I know you're going to work on yourself or do what you got to do to basically, like, calm down, or I don't know exactly what he said, but something like that. And then he was like, remember when I told you I don't want to lose any friends? I was like, yeah. He was like, I mean that. And that's basically that. I was like, bet. Okay. But as I thought about it, I don't remember how the conversation went exactly because it's been so freaking long. But I remember he had just skipped over it too smoothly. Plus, he never said yes or no. Because what I asked you was a yes or no question. Yes, it was a love letter, but at the end of the day, it was yes or no. Because I ended up was like, do you ever think you can have feelings for me? That's, like, really what I asked. So, it was literally a yes or no. You didn't say yes or no. You averted the main topic, and then, like, he finessed it. He mind finessed me, if that makes sense. So I just, like, as I was thinking about it though, I was like, hold up. So I asked my best friend, and I was like, hold up, do you think, like, he's like, what do you think? I don't know, like, he skipped over that, like, too easy. Like, he didn't even say yes or no. And she was like, yeah, low key. She even agreed with me. And it was like, she was like, I don't know about that one. So I was like, okay, bet. So I decided to ask him one more time. I don't know why I just did. I guess I was that in love. I was in love, like, bro. I was so in love with this nigga. You don't even understand. So, what did I do? I called. This time I FaceTimed him. Because the first time I sent him a text message, this time I FaceTimed him. I was like, I'm gonna at least say it to FaceTime. So I was like, hey bro, what's good? Yada yada yada. I've been talking to my therapist. Because this is how much this nigga was affecting me. Like, this is how in love I was with this nigga that I had to talk to my therapist. Like, I was talking to my therapist about it at times. Like, I was talking about, like, other stuff. But, like, when I, like, he was a big topic of stuff I was talking about, too, when I was there at times. So, what did I say? What happened from there? So, yeah, I asked him again. And, like, I asked him in a way, like, I need a yes or no. And basically, he gave me a yes or no. He was like, but his answer was like, I'm sorry, bro. I just don't like niggas and dicks. I would never forget that shit because that nigga froze up on that FaceTime, bro. That nigga was like, yo, I would never forget. That shit was funny. But, I mean, it wasn't funny in the moment, but it's funny now. So I was like, okay, bet. Perfect. Like, gave me a yes or no. That's all I need. That's all I need. I was like, okay, now I can finally, like, get it through my head. Like, okay, no, he's not gay. It's just your bro. Let it go and, like, move on. I think what it was is because I already had so much love for him, like, as a brother. I think when I, like, got the idea, like, what if we could be more? It just, like, my mind kind of ran with it. Because I'm kind of like a hopeless romantic, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Like, I cannot help it. Like, I like my favorite movie is The Notebook. Like, my favorite romance movie. Not comedy and stuff. I got one for each genre. But my favorite romance movie is The Notebook. It always has been since I was a little kid. So, from there, I was like, okay, bet. With that being said, I think now I need to fall back for a couple weeks. Not because you did anything, just it's kind of hard to stop to like fall out of love with somebody when you talk to him every day. Because basically after he called me back, we went back to FaceTiming every day like normal and shit. But I'm like, bro, like low key, I can't fall out of love with you if I'm still talking to you every day, hours at a time on FaceTime and all shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, I told him that, I was like, okay, I just need a couple of weeks for me. And he was like, okay, bet. So a couple of weeks go by. We haven't talked again. Not because anything's wrong, just I need time for me. And I find out from another friend that he was thinking about cutting me off as a friend or some shit. Like talking to her about it though. So me being in my little ass feelings, little kid ass feelings, texting back after like not a couple weeks of not talking or whatever. Some paragraph of like, I didn't call him out of his name, but I did say fuck you a couple times. I was like, some, sorry, told me yada, yada, yada. Damn, I just said her name. I bleep it out. But, I was like, what did I say? What did I say? So I sent him a message of like long ass text message of like yada yada yada, fuck you. If you want to cut me off and that's how you feel yada yada yada, then go ahead and do it. Like the fuck, like you know how hard that shit was to tell you as is, and you're just gonna cut me off like that yada yada. Okay, part of me was triggered though, because I've been cut off by niggas basically for that shit without me even doing anything to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we had been friends for so long, so I thought you like kind of, you seen me go through shit about that, and I thought like maybe you could at least, I thought maybe you'd be able to understand this. I knew it'd be awkward, but I was like, I thought you of all people would be able to understand it, but I guess I was wrong. Man will fail you every time. So, I tell him that, or yeah, I tell him that, text him that, and then he FaceTimes me a couple minutes later. Kind of just starts going in on me. Like, at first he starts off calm, but he automatically starts going in I'm just listening like, he was like, something, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, that's how I feel. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I was like, do you want to be friends or not? And he said, I was like, so do you want to be friends or not? He was like, yeah, that's how I feel, some shit. I was like, bet. I hung up, and I was gonna leave it at that. But then he texts me. What does he text me? He says, "Oh, bet don't." Or he's like, "Don't let me catch you in the city, faggot." Who, me? Mm-mm. That's where he got me fucked up. Don't call me no fucking faggot, nigga. The fuck? I'm just as much of a nigga as you, the fuck? Nigga, last time I checked, I was right there on the line playing football next to your dumb ass. You're not about to sit here and call me no motherfucking faggot. You got me fucked up. So, I tried to FaceTime him back to basically start talking shit. Like, go the fuck in. Like, nigga, I'm about to go in on this ass. Like, who the fuck you calling? Nigga, I'm about to roast that ass. He ain't answer. Of course. So, from there, we just basically had like a little argument, yada, 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 through text. But before it like even got really like even longer, I was like, you know what, bro? I'm not even gonna argue with you, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to sit here and belittle someone who like I thought so highly of and like was genuinely my best friend. Like I thought so highly of him, y'all. Like you couldn't tell me nothing bad about him. He was God in my eyes. Like literally, he was the freaking he was just perfect. But I now know like my therapist, like after like heartbreaking shit, she actually recently helped me because like he still comes up in therapy sometimes. Like I'm gonna have therapy honestly about the situation that happened with me and him for a while, like because that was really that was traumatic. Like I feel like anybody would though. So from there, what happened? So we had a little text argument, and I just ended it off with that, and we ain't talked. So we just got back to school from winter break, and we didn't talk that whole second semester of my sophomore year. Fast forward, it's now summertime. Still not talking. So best friends for like 5+ years, talking every day, just went to not talking. So now it's summertime, like midway through. I get an invite from a mutual friend we had to his graduation party. I show up. He's there. I don't speak to him the entire party. I don't want to start no drama, so I was like, I'm gonna just leave him alone. Part of me, really deep down, I'm not even gonna lie, I just went because I wanted to see if he would say anything to me. Like, did you care? Do you miss me? As a friend, as more than a friend, do you have any type of feelings? You just don't give a fuck about me. Like I just wanted to see. So he ain't say shit to me. I ain't say shit to him. The whole party. So I was like, okay. And what happened from there? Throughout the party, he kept trying to fuck with me though, like picking at me. Like, as soon as I shut up, he left, making a scene. Everybody's like, oh, and he left. And then from that point on, like 10 minutes later, he came back. As I was walking out to my car to get something, and I was walking across the street, he gonna speed up and try to act like he was gonna hit me. Y'all, I was like, I dare you. I stayed at the same speed. I'm just like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, because at first I saw a car coming down the street. I couldn't see who it was really, but then like as he got closer, I saw it was him because he got a certain type of headlight. But anyway, so I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? You ain't about to hit nobody. I will murder you, nigga. So I walked to my car. He parks his car, walks back into the party trying to look all hard because he got on his little muscle shirt. Looking good, I ain't gonna lie. He was looking good. He was looking good that night. If you wouldn't have been on bullshit, you might have got a little something, but you ain't come correct. So, so from there, what happened there? Let me think. So he goes back in the party. I go back in the party after a couple minutes. Now we both in the party. Fast forward to the end of the party. I ain't spoke the whole party. At the end, the friend who invited me, this is where I should have realized it was a setup. So now I know it's like a setup. But the friend who invited me, it was 4 people left. But the friend who invited me, whose graduation party it was, starts telling some story, yada, yada, yada. And then he like brings in the word faggot. But he did it on purpose. Because he knows I don't mess with that word. We've had conversations on it. He knows. So he like, and what's crazy, I feel like I'm not even one of the gay dudes who's like, oh, you can't be homophobic, this, or that. I let people don't understand. I don't care if you crack gay jokes. You know how many gay jokes you hear on a fucking football team? Them niggas are gay as fuck in the way they be talking shit. The fuck, people don't understand that I'm literally like immune to the shit. It's just that word specifically. Don't call me no fucking faggot because that's disrespect. That's like derogatory. You're not gonna call me no fucking faggot. Like the fuck, we can fight. So, fast forward to the end of the party. He says that, and I'm like, really, bro? Are you serious? You're like, really? You know I don't. So I was like, you know, I'm not even gonna argue. So I just get up and leave. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go. So I get up and leave. I didn't want to cause a scene. And then as I was leaving, if he would have just shut the fuck up, nothing would have happened. But he had to open his little condescending ass, stupid ass mouth. And this nigga gonna be like, something, yada, yada, yada. There's nothing wrong with being a faggot, yada, yada, yada. But it's like, it wasn't what he said, it was how he said it, and he knew what the fuck he was doing, because he knows how to do like little mind shit. Like, bro, I'm telling you, this nigga knew what the fuck he's doing. He knew he was about to piss me off with that. That's why he said it. So I was like, you know, bro, you're a bitch, because I ain't done shit to you. You are the one in the wrong. I tried to be as considerate. Hold up. We'll actually get to that part later. But I was like, you're the one in the fucking wrong. I haven't done shit to you. Like, you've been fucking with me all night. I haven't even said shit to you. And, like, the fuck? So he was like, you want to say that again? I was like, yeah, bitch, the fuck? Like, he was trying to bitch me or some shit as if I'm like a bitch, the fuck? So he fucking just punched me in my face. And then so I punched him back and we just started fucking fighting. And then the 2 dudes who were there was one dude, the dude who invited me was helping him jump me because it took me a second to realize it, but he was holding my right arm behind my back as I'm trying to swing with my left. And then I'm like yelling at him to get the fuck off me. And we're all like low-key drunk. They're more drunk than me, but I'm just like a little drunk. I had like a little bit of alcohol, not really too much. And the other dude, I guess he was trying to break it up. He was just sitting in the middle for real. I'm not really sure. I don't fuck with none of them after that. But regardless, it don't matter if you were or not. But anyway, so from that point on, basically fighting, and then we kind of like all fall somehow. I don't even remember, but we literally all of us fell. So he gets up quicker though and kicks me in my face, and then like the fight kind of dies down. And after that, and he was like, you know what, no, let's take this outside, like trying to make an example out of me or something, trying to act hard because we'll come back to that part. So I go to my car, I grab my pocket knife and put it in my my pocket because I decided I'm gonna stab him. Like, I remember thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna stab him. Like, I literally made up in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna stab you. And he didn't even know. That was the crazy part. That whole time he could have got stabbed and he was still talking his shit, and he didn't even know that like his life was kind of in my hands at that point. But so from there, he was just talking shit, standing across from me, like standing in the middle of the street. Yeah. I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm not even about to argue. I'm gonna go. So I get in my car and I was about to leave, but the other dude who came over before I got like in my car, he pushed me on the ground or some shit, like they were trying to start some shit or something. I don't know, like they wanted to jump me, like they literally wanted to beat my ass. They wanted me to fight. So, but like I already knew it was a jumping, so I was like, I'm not even about to fight because I'm not stupid, nigga. I'm gonna just wait till I see you alone, and we'll get to that. So. I was about to drive off. That nigga walks up to my car door and like pushes his shit, like slams my shit. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck off my door. And he like goes back to his house. I can't wait to run into that nigga again for real. Cause like I want to see if you like as bold as you is when you had that nigga with you. I'm not even saying I want to fight you again, buddy, if you see this. But I do want to run into him again, the nigga who helped him jump me. Cause I haven't seen you. I saw the other nigga, a couple times. He was claiming he was gonna do shit to me to a couple people and hasn't done shit. I seen the nigga like at least 5 times and nothing's happened each time. That's not even me talking shit. That's just like, nigga, the fuck was you gonna do? Anyway, so, but no, I really want to see that dude. I want to run into old boy. Not even on some like rah shit. I just want to, let's see if you as tough as you say you are with just us. Like, will you be talking shit if it's just me and you? Cause I'm about your size. Actually, I'm bigger than you, but still. So yeah. So he pushed my door shut, and as I'm about to drive off, then the Mr. Tackle turns around and comes back or whatever, and is gonna be like, what's he called? What did he say? He was like, had his window rolled down and shit, was yelling, no, you want to know why I'm mad or some shit, was like, meet me at the park or some shit. I'm like, so now at this point, I'm confused, because I'm the type of nigga, like, once you keep an energy, keep that energy, like, really keep that same energy. I don't do that, like, I'm like, wait, what? Nigga, you was just jumping me, and now you want to talk about it, talk it out at the park? So now I'm like, huh? This is like where I'm genuinely confused, like, okay, it took me a second to figure out I was getting jumped. Now I was like, what? So, because I was still so in love with him, I go to the park, okay? I know that was probably not the right thing to do. I should just went home. But my friend, we was laughing about it, me and my friend. Her name is Asia. And she was making fun of me because she was like, nah, it's cool. I know how it is. When daddy say go to the park, you go to the park. And then I started laughing. I was like, yeah, look, though. When daddy say go to the park, you go to the park. So, like, daddy say show up to the park, bitch. I'm here, yes. Who you trying to make up? Like, but he wasn't. He was on. I mean, he was, but in a bullshitty, trashy way that I was like, fuck it, you can keep it. So, so we get there, and he's like, he's like trying to talk it out or something. Like, he's like trying to talking shit though, like in a way of talking shit. Like, no, like, listen, just shut the fuck up and listen. Like, you wanna know? I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. And then he just starts speaking, yada yada yada. And then he's like, he told me that a friend. And I'm just like walking and listening because I'm just trying to stay calm. I just want to, at this point, I'm just like, okay, I want to just hear what he has to say just so I can even figure out what's going on. Because like at this point, I really don't even know why you're acting like this. Because you're the one who was called, like, you're the one who was kind of low-key in the wrong from the beginning, in my opinion. But like, I'm not saying I was perfect in it, but like just the way you were acting, like you were acting trashy. So it's like, but anyway, so like, but he ends up saying, he said something. He was like, oh, he said another friend that we had back in high school, who's like, this person told me that you told him that you liked him back in high school. Or that you liked me back in high school, talking about himself, Mr. Tackle. So I'm like, what? When he said that, I was like, what the? I never, ever told that nigga that. So I don't know what conversation you and him were having, but somebody lied to you. He lied to you. And then I actually confronted that dude, like, why would you say that to me? He's like, you told me back in high school. I'm like, nigga, no the fuck I didn't. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck, nigga. So, like, looking back, he was honestly low-key a toxic friend, the dude who said that. Both of them were, but, like, he was low-key a low hater, too. Like, just looking back, I can see the signs. Like, he was just a low hater. He's just like, okay, low-key always talking shit. Like, not even mad at it anymore because it was in high school. It is what it is. But it's like, looking back, he low-key was. But God bless him. He's actually He lives in Hawaii now. Like, that shit is lit as fuck. So he's doing good. He's married. You know what I'm saying? God bless him. But that was shitty of you. So fast forward, he says that. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not what happened at all. And I'm like, actually, what he did say, though, he did ask me one time if I thought you were gay, talking about Mr. Tackle. I'm like, no. And I just never thought about it again. But, like, maybe he wanted to fuck you. Shit, I don't know. So, I don't know what that was. But he was like, I don't know if he was just trying to talk shit, get us to go, like, fight each other. I don't know. That was weird, though. Like, he lied on me to him. And then tried to get me to start talk shit about him. I don't know. He's just weird. Like, he just was doing shit. Like, he was a snake. Look, yeah, he was a snake type of dude. Yeah, that's the perfect description. He was a snake. So, yeah. So, fast forward. We basically talking out the conversation. Yada yada yada. I ended up going the fuck home because I'm just not trying to hear what the fuck he's having to say anymore. He's not talking about shit. He's trying to be friends again. I'm like, nigga, you just jumped me. I don't want to fuck with you anymore. One, you already called me a faggot. I wasn't fucking with you no more from that point forth. Especially you. I held you to a higher standard. You're supposed to be my bro. You knew not to call me no faggot. Like, niggas know don't call me no fucking faggot. And you, of all niggas, knew. And and keep this in mind, he has never called me that ever. No type of shit ever in our entire friendship. So he knew. Like, he's always known. Like, even before I came out, like, he just knew. So, like, you did that shit on purpose. So, like, gotta go. Like, no, you don't get to fucking do that shit. So, but, like, then he was still trying to be friends after you just fucking jumped me. One, make up your mind, nigga. Do you want to love or fight? Two, you gonna jump me and then ask me to be your friend again? Nigga, fuck out of here. Now, looking back, I learned from my therapist he was gaslighting me. I think what it was, hold up, we'll talk about that in the second part. So, yeah, so he does that, and I end up going home. I basically end up going home. I wake up the next day, look in the mirror in my bathroom. I see my jaw is swollen as fuck from where he kicked me in the face. I was gonna let it go at first, but when I saw that, because normally I don't let jump and go. I don't do the jump and shit, nigga. We're gonna see each other one-on-one. But I saw, like, my swollen face, and I had this mark on my eye, and I was just so pissed off and hurt and angry. Like, you were my best friend. I ain't even do shit to you. I haven't talked to you in fucking months. I didn't even talk to you at the party. One, you were the one on trash. Two, you were just sick. I didn't talk to you. Like, the fuck? You should have said something to me, nigga. You owe me the apology. What the fuck am I supposed to say? And then on top of that, y'all, I forgot to say, he told me never to speak to him again. Like, when we was arguing and shit, so I'm like, what the fuck you want me to do? Nigga, you told me not to fuck with you. You said, like, you told me not to fuck with you. So, guess what I did? I didn't fuck with you. The fuck? So, okay. Like, the nigga is weird. The nigga's a fucking weirdo. So, okay, so yeah. I wake up and my jaw is swollen. I'm pissed off, like, that you did this to me, yada, yada, yada. So the next day, like 2 days later, I pull up to his house, act like I'm sad to get him to come out the house. Like, can we just talk, please? Yeah, his dad answered the phone. I was like, can I please just talk to Trent? Like, I'm sad. I just want to see where we went wrong. Yeah. Trent comes out, talk for a little bit, boom, punch him in the face. And then, yeah, boom, I just punch him in his fucking face. Like, after we're talking a little bit, I catch him off guard with it. Because, like, the fuck you jumped me, nigga. I'm not going to tell you about to hit you. Fuck, so I punched the fuck out of him, and we get to fighting, yada, yada, yada. And we was fighting for, like, a long-ass time. We fought until the cops got there. It was like a 15-minute fight. And, he fucked my face up bad. Like, I was in the hospital for 2 days. I had a concussion and all that shit. He broke my nose. That's why it's slightly crooked now. And one day when I can afford a nose job, I'm going to get it fixed. There's actually a video coming about that soon. And during the fight, though, there was, like, a point, like, I pulled out, like, I had a pocket knife and a sock tied up, like how they do in prison. Except in prison, they do, like, a lock, but I didn't have a lock. So I used a big-ass pocket knife, and I swung at that nigga a couple times. I'm not even sure if I hit the nigga with it or not, but I know, like, the shit flew out the sock. And then after, like, the fight, funny quick side note, my dad told me, like, yeah, I could have told you that prison rule number 1 or some shit. And I was, like, laughing about it. But, so I swung at him with the pocket knife. I'm not sure if I hit him or not, but he was shook. He saw it because he was stunned for a second. I think I might have hit his hand or something because he like pulled back, and I'm not sure because I'm really not sure. But you know, pocket knife comes out, so we have to continue to fist fight. Yada yada yada. He tries to tackle me, but forgets that I'm also a big body nigga too. So I get back up and we still keep fighting, and then. Like, we just keep fighting to the end, and then, like, to the end, he was just like, what, bro, what do you want? Like, I'm not even thinking at this point. Like, I'm literally just fighting to the death. Like, I was literally in a mode, like, I'm going to fight this nigga till the death. Like, I'm gonna die fighting you, I guess. So, I was really, like, angry. I was ready to kill him. So, like, I was scorned. Like, I was so in love. And then plus, I was also just your friend. Like, I was genuinely your friend. I was supposed to be your fucking bro. And you're gonna do some shit like that to me, like, because I fucking liked you, nigga. That's how I knew you were gay right there. So, so from that point on, oh yeah, so we fought till the cops got there. We basically just fought. The cops pulled up. Once the cops pulled up, that's when I stopped. Okay, I like it snapped me back in place. I was like, oh shit, I saw the cops. So then I stopped, and then like they just basically made me go home. But my face was all bloody, and I had 4 cuts around my eye. He broke my nose because he punched me, and like this side of my nose collapsed, and I had stitches right here, 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 and here, and yeah, so that's why my nose is pushed in on this side. And I got a surgery to try to get it corrected, but he just made it to where I could breathe more because he collapsed the side of my nose. But I have to get an actual nose job one day to correct the surgery, like, or to get my actual nose back, like to get cosmetic basically. So until I can afford Dr. Miami, I'm gonna have a crooked ass nose. So yeah, from that point on, he didn't fought, and I was in the hospital for 2 days. And then I was on bed rest for weeks. It took me months to heal. I'm still healing emotionally, even though it's been like over a year. People think that like emotions are supposed to heal overnight. People are like, you need to get over it. You need to get over it. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck anyone who ever told me to get over it. Fuck everybody who told me to get over it, actually. Because the fuck, you don't know what the fuck I went through with that nigga. He does not act like the world. Like, he didn't act the same way with the world as he did with me. Like, I don't know what the fuck he done lied to y'all motherfuckers about. I don't know what persona he has portrayed to you all, or who he has made you all think that he is. Fuck that. You don't know what the fuck I went through with that motherfucker. Don't tell me to get the fuck over it. Nigga, you get the fuck over it, bitch. The fuck. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking to a couple people with that one on some real shit. So take that how you fucking take it. Anyway, so from there, yeah, that's really the end of that. Like, it was just the hospital, and then yeah, that was last summer, and it's been a year since. So that's the story of basically how we fought. This is the part where I just told the facts and the events and what happened. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video because this shit is gonna be long as hell if I try to put this all in one. And I'm gonna explain. I'm not about to record it right now, but it might not come out until a couple weeks from now. You know, my ass. But it's gonna be me explaining what I think happened and what, like, the shit that I like, just why I think he did certain things that he did. So yeah, it'll be that. Basically my take on it, my opinion on the facts. So I think that's everything. So yeah, we fought and I ended up in the hospital. Yeah. They had to take me in an ambulance. I had to take an ambulance to the trauma unit. Like, I was in the hospital. Like, I was really in the fucking hospital. Like, the hospital. Not just no doctor. I was in a hospital. Like, I really could have died that day. Because even if I would have whooped his ass, my dad told me, he was like, I mean, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Even if you did whoop his ass, you thought his dad was going to let that happen? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess that is true. Now that I think about it, like, oh, even if I would have whooped your ass, I guess your dad just would have whooped my ass. So, yeah. But it's like, it's like, it is whatever. It is what it is. Like, I had to fight that nigga one-on-one because, bitch, you're not about to jump me, nigga. You gonna see me one-on-one. Even if you whoop my ass, you're going to see me one-on-one if you put your fucking hands on me. Like, or jump me, per se. If you put your hands on me, we're gonna fight right then and there. But if you fucking jump me, nigga, you're gonna see me one-on-one. That's just, I'm gonna make sure of it. You might not think you are, but you're gonna see me one-on-one. So, yeah, he beat my ass again. Worse than the first time. But it's whatever. He knocked me out though, bitch. So, but he did fuck my face up and broke my fucking pretty ass nose. But I'll get it fixed one day. So, yeah, that's really it. That's really that part of the story. So, yeah.